Guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, as always, several things to say, several things to discuss. I will keep you posted on all the latest from players to deals done and much more. Let's jump into it together. Big moments on the market, guys, and so let's keep you updated. It's almost 10 days to go to the end of this January transfer window, and we already have some confirmation of the stories I've been telling you in the recent days. Marc-André Stegen official to Girona. The player was in tears yesterday when he said goodbye to Barcelona, but remember it's a loan, 5 months, and then back to Barca to assess the situation in the summer. There is no buy option in the deal agreed with Girona, but good luck to Marc-André Stegen, who accepted to join Girona, and it's now official that, here we go, is confirmed. Injury for Jack Grealish, another news a few minutes ago while I'm recording this video. Grealish will be out for 3 months with a stress fracture in his foot, and so good luck to Jack Grealish, who will spend some time on the sideline. And then more confirmations, because Olympique Marseille closed 2 deals. The exclusive bombas on Quinten Timber is confirmed for 4.5 million euros plus add-ons to Feyenoord. Timber today in Marseille, Quinten Timber to become a new Olympique Marseille player, and with him Nwaneri joining the club from Arsenal. Deal agreed yesterday between Nwaneri, Olympique Marseille, and Arsenal. Remember, this is very important, that Mikel Arteta spoke directly with Roberto De Zerbi and then told Nwaneri, in our opinion, manager, club, Arsenal, the best solution is Olympique Marseille. Nwaneri knows that Roberto De Zerbi can help in terms of development, in terms of game time. Remember also that there is no buy option clause in this deal, so Nwaneri will be back to Arsenal at the end of the season, but there is kind of penalty clause linked to the loan fee. So the loan fee number will be flexible based on the appearances of the player. So this can go up to 3.54 million euros, based again on the appearances of Nwaneri, who is going on loan to Olympique Marseille. And then we have Bournemouth, because this could be an important day for Bournemouth, because they are signing a fantastic talent, and so maybe Bournemouth fans will remember this day for a long time, and maybe we will hear this name in our videos and news for the future, because Bournemouth have agreed a deal to sign Rayan, a winger, very talented Brazilian winger, young player wanted by several clubs around Europe. Bayern have been interested in Rayan, but as an investment for the future, not to bring the player immediately. So they had his name in the short list of the scouting team. More clubs also in Italy and in England interested, but Bournemouth, with fresh money after all the sales they did in the recent years, now ready to close the deal for Rayan. 35 million euros to Vasco da Gama, agreement with the player and with the family of the player owning part of the transfer fee, and so Rayan to Bournemouth is a, here we go, is a huge signing for Bournemouth, waiting for medical tests and contract signing, but this could be a really interesting one, to follow for sure. More to say, guys, on Jean-Philippe Mateta. Why Jean-Philippe Mateta? Because the story of Mateta is regarding his future. The decision of Jean-Philippe Mateta has been communicated today to Crystal Palace. After negotiations, Mateta Juventus, agents Juventus. Negotiations, Mateta Aston Villa. Mateta, after Crystal Palace rejected the bid from Juventus, loan with an obligation to buy, around 28-29 million euros, and then rejected also an approach from Aston Villa, Mateta and his agents today told Crystal Palace that the player wants to go. The player wants to try a different chapter. So Mateta made clear that he wants to leave and asked to leave the club in this January transfer window. Now it's Crystal Palace deciding whether they want to keep the player, but he's not going to sign a new contract at the club, expiring in 2027. So Palace are now facing an important decision. They can keep him, but the player wants to go, and his contract won't be extended. Or they can let the player go, with Juventus and also Aston Villa interested in the French striker. So let's follow the Mateta story, because I think it's going to be an interesting one from now to the end of the market. Aston Villa among clubs interested in Mateta. Aston Villa also talking to Besiktas for Tammy Abraham. They have an agreement with Tammy Abraham on personal terms. Still no agreement with Besiktas. And so let's see what happens between Tammy Abraham, between the situation of Mateta. But on Aston Villa, they also have genuine interest in Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek has been linked with Manchester United in the recent days as a potential secret option for the midfield. I'm not aware of contacts between Man United and Milan. I'm not aware of contacts between Man United and the agents of Loftus-Cheek as of today. If something happens, guys, between Loftus-Cheek and Man United, I will let you know. But I'm told there is no secret between Man United and Loftus-Cheek. Aston Villa, without any secret, approached the player, also approached AC Milan. They have an interest in Loftus-Cheek because Kamara is injured, and so they are trying to enter into this deal for Loftus-Cheek. Let's see what happens. Why? Because Milan have already started some initial conversation with Loftus-Cheek over new contract at the club. And so, let's see what happens. New deal for Loftus-Cheek or Aston Villa interested. If something happens with United, I will let you know, but so far, still no bid or anything concrete with Manchester United. And then for the final part of our video, guys, let's move to Spain. Let's move to Spain because it's important to mention several points. The first one is on Barcelona, because for Abdelkarim Hamza, this talented striker from Al Ahly, Barcelona are very close to getting the deal done. Talks are back underway, there is still some small detail to sort, and then Hamza is expected to leave Al Ahly in Egypt and join Barcelona. Remember, this is a signing for the academy. This is a signing for Barcelona B. This is not a signing for the first team immediately, but he's a player considered with a huge potential. For the player, it's a dream to go to Barcelona, so he immediately said yes to this possibility, and now Hamza expected to become a new striker of Barca B with deal at the final stages. Still waiting to sort some details and then hoping for the here we go soon. And then important quotes by Vinícius Jr. on TNT Sports Brazil saying, after the game, man of the match against Monaco in Champions League, I want to stay at Real Madrid for a long time. Important message by Vini. Important, really important, because it's public, because it's very strong, after a difficult moment, after the booze from the Bernabeu a few days ago. So, a powerful message by Vini, but don't forget the part when Vini speaks about Florentino Perez. Because I told you in videos here on my channel a few days ago, after you remember what happened with Simeone in the Super Cup, Simeone was telling him, Florentino will kick you out of Real Madrid. I told you this is not the reality. Probably Simeone was just saying that to create some tension. But the reality, from what I heard, is that Florentino wants Vinícius to stay. Florentino wants Vinícius to sign a new contract. Florentino loves Vinícius Jr. and wants him to stay. Now, Vinícius yesterday also said, I know the president loves me. I know the president wants me here. And I have great relationship with the president. So it's no coincidence that Vinícius was mentioning Florentino Perez yesterday, because he knows how Florentino has been close to him even in difficult moments under Xabi Alonso in the recent months. So now the new contract remains on the table. It's on Vinícius to decide. It's also a financial, technical decision, but sending that message, I want to stay at Real Madrid, is for sure an important indication. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories from Rayan to Nwaneri, and then Loftus-Cheek, Mateta, Vinícius, Tammy, Hamza and Barcelona. Guys, your opinion. Here in comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Here with Fabrizio. Ciao.